Hello, happy Sunday. Today is Sunday. I don't know when you'll be watching this, but hello. Welcome to What's in the Bin with Meg, part 4, I believe. And today I thought I might break it up and actually work in a journal. So I have this craft journal that I've been working in. But the thing is, I just went yard sailing yesterday and I found this box of tags. And I know we've been working on tags. And I just thought, oh, these are kind of cute to work on. But I've gone many, I don't know, I might use these for the next one. But I just thought, oh, they're so kind of cool. Different, I love these color combinations too. Anyway, it was a thought, but I think I'm gonna go rogue and work in this journal. I'm trying to finish some of the journals that I have right now, because I did the 100-day project this year, and then I did the iCAD project this year. And I took a long time to do both. And so what happened was I kind of temporarily changed the way I was working. And I was kind of making stuff to create with, and I wasn't doing full-on working in my art journal. So now I'm just came back to working my art journal. But the point is, my art journals have been sitting for longer than they normally do. I usually go through them like every 2 or 3 months. And it's been we're getting close to a year for some of them. So I want to kind of change it up, do, some new journals. There's nothing like starting a fresh journal. So this craft one, although this is newer, it hasn't been sitting around at all. I think I might want to work on here. So without further ado, I'm going to go in my trash bin and see what's in here. So there's so much today. I'm going to take out some of this plasticky. I just got I bought myself a whole bunch of brushes because I've been running low. And there's lots and lots to work with this week because, well, my boyfriend didn't empty my trash. But I've been working like crazy for a new release for the Dina Wakley line. So I've got all kinds of cool bits in here from that. All this, I was doing some sprays, which I love using. So I'm going to pull some of this stuff out. And just keep looking. There's just so much this week. It's crazy. Oh, I got another towel. I mean, that might be interesting, but I'm trying to mix it up too. Ooh, I have this big, that's a really big scrap. That's kind of unusual. I don't usually throw stuff that big away. I'm just seeing what else is in here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep bumping the camera. Ooh, here's some tissue bits. I like that there's a lot of white in here. Because if I work on the craft, one of my son's scribble pieces, I might use that. I think the contrast will be really nice. Ooh, okay. There's some cool things in there. Some odds and ends. Okay. So I'm going to try and do it a little faster this week, like super, super fast. That may sound crazy. But also just for a contrast. So you know, on occasion I have used paints. The last couple of times I have not. But today I just want something in the background. I've got a tiny bit of vertigo going on. It's just slightly starting to up. I get that sometimes around this time of year when it's allergy season, which I haven't gotten. So I already know I love this bit. So I'm definitely going to use that. And I love these purple bits. Here's another one. So I know I'm going to want this somewhere else to kind of balance out my collage. I love my sun. It's funny because I saved a bigger piece of this. My 4-year-old, or no, my 3-year-old was he's learning how to use utensils, like writing utensils. He's not super big into it quite yet. They're also watching football with their dad downstairs. So you may hear the football viewing area is down the basement, ideally away from the studio, but it's right below me, and so consequently you may hear them. Our floors are not soundproof. So I'll tell you, if the Jets are making that many goals, something's going on, because I know they're not very good. I'm not a sports person, so I just hear my partner complain all the time. I love these drips here. There's something about drips for me. So, and you know, I've said this before, but you'll notice that I just start going, you know, like I don't try and audition things too much, because it kind of messes me up. Like I might play with how something is, like what direction it might be going in, and that's kind of it. And then I just really oh my gosh, with the fans down there, it's pretty funny. They're just learning. I don't come from a sports family or any of that stuff, so I just think it's kind of interesting that this is the next generation. They're getting to experience some sporty love, I guess. So I loved that this was in here. I used it for another video that I think I'm going to post soon. But it is fun to kind of reincorporate the craft into a project like this if you're working on a craft page, because it creates a little dimension in there. So I found this little word. I was cleaning out, I've been doing a little bit of organizing, and I found these little tiny bits and bobs at the bottom of my paint holder and ephemera holder, and I just kind of tossed them because they've just been sitting there for, I guess, a couple of years, and I was like, meh, I still have a whole bunch. So I just happen to have this word in there, but I love that. So I'm just gonna throw that on behind some purple to give it a little more of the focal point. I could have done it here too, but you know, again, it's more about just playing, and it can be fast, you know, it can be just a real short period of time, and you can make something just as beautiful as something that might take hours, or you might tinker with for a day or two. So don't ever tell yourself there's this, you know, a certain amount of time that you have to do something in. I think as long as you are moving your body and creating, then, you know, you're in a good spot. You're doing something right. And you never know. It's funny, sometimes things that I take a long time on, you know, I might not love at the end. Whereas something I threw together like super fast, it could be like one of my favorite things. You just never know. So you can't assign a proper time for creating. You know, obviously, the only time is the time that you have. Sometimes it's only 5 minutes. Sometimes it's, if you're lucky enough, could be 5 hours. So, I mean, honestly, I love this. I think I just love how that turned out, and it was super fast. This will be my fastest video. And, you know, this page is ready for something else that I can work on later. And I've got a little abstract collection. And I really kind of love it. So that's it for today. Today's really short, but I wanted to do some short ones too, just to show you doing quick and long. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next week.